Arabs here in Dearborn make up about 30% of the population. So that means Dearborn has the highest concentration of Arabs in any city outside of the Middle East.
The cultural integration actually began back in the 1850s in Dearborn, and it began with the economic opportunity for people to come and work on the assembly line, so that Dearborn became host to really the world.
The stores are here, the restaurants are here, the import-export businesses are here, the mosques are here.
I think the city of Dearborn is a great model for any community anywhere in the world, not just the United States.
The population varies in Dearborn, and I think that variety actually creates a tremendous amount of diversity and open-mindedness for the people who live here.
Coexisting doesn't have to be premeditated or tangible. It's something you feel. You feel comfort and acceptance and tolerance and happiness.
This has kind of created this mosaic that we talk about here, this freedom to worship.
Just take a walk down Altar Road to realize that Dearborn provides an environment that's really welcoming to everybody.
And it's a very pleasing sight to see a mosque and a church, and it would make it more beautiful if there was a synagogue, there too.
The Islamic Center of America is about 86,000 square feet.
In terms of square footage, it's the largest mosque in America.
People are amazed when they drive by and they see this Middle Eastern structure planted in the heart of Dearborn.
There is a very beautiful hadith, my dear brothers and sisters.
You can practice your faith and live your culture with very little interference from anybody else.
My name is Jamal Kusan. I'm the owner of Super Greenland along with my family, and I've come from Lebanon. People are used to certain dishes, people are used to certain foods, and we try to provide that to them.
It's very important because it's familiar, and we can find every kind we are used to have in Lebanon.
These products that we provide stem from a background of tradition. I grew up in a house back in Lebanon where we used to make our own bread, and this is how we made the bread. The meat is the same way. We have to slaughter our own meat in order for it to be halal, so we have to do it by hand.
We have the first National Arab American Museum that's located just down the street.
This museum is dedicated to the history of Arabs in America. The vast majority of our visitors are non-Arabs, and that's really who we want to see come here.
When I think of pioneers, I think of the pilgrims that first came to America. We didn't know anything about the Arab pioneers that came here first. So for me, this is very new, and it's a learning experience.
We want to educate and illuminate. We want to change some of these misconceptions that people have about Arabs in this country.
This community is strong, it's vibrant, and it's growing. And it seems like everything around us in the city is prospering.
Businesses have opened up, buildings have been built. 35 or 40 years ago, you could have rode down Warren Avenue in the middle of the street and not had to worry about seeing any cars. Now on Saturdays, I try to avoid Warren Avenue because of the traffic.